Hello there, Internet. Pardon me. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to another one of the Hermit Gamers Vermintide II streams. I'm just going to bring up the Bishnoi again and, swip the Gulak up. And there we go, that's done. Alright, we're going to do the thing.
Let the games begin.
How cool is that? All right. Now today, because we are men of, I don't know, something, men of culture. There. All right. We are going to be playing with Greatsword Bounty Hunter. Take a look. I actually think I could go crit chance on that. I don't block a whole lot, but this guy's squishy. It's nice to be able to block. Here's our build. Here's our stuff. Observe. Now, this build is fun as hell. And I've had people randomly saying to me, like, what? Bounty Hunter with a Greatsword? Like, I'm not joking. I had two people actually on voice comms last night commenting, like, what the heck? Wait, how do you make that work? And I don't know, it feels nice. I'll show you and I'll try to explain why. Hold on, I'm just going to quickly pour a drink here and then we'll jump into a mission. I'm not fussed about which. I kind of wish I could just host quick play, because part of the reason why I don't like just quick play is because, I like to be host. I don't like latency. I don't like input lag. Like, if I can choose. Pardon me. It doesn't matter, does it? It really doesn't. Okay. I'm overthinking it. But yeah. So yes, quite a few people have kind of raised their eyebrows at this build. But I'm going to show you. I'll probably completely poop the bed and just get overheaded by a mauler in like my literal first combat and just die, and blame my bots and mold and uninstall the game and, I don't know, go cry in a fetal position for 2 hours. But, I can dream that maybe it won't go that way. And in my dream, I actually, have some success, and do some cool stuff. Because as I said, I've done it. Last night I was playing with this exact build and it was really, really nice. Squishy? Yeah. No more squishy than if you have the rapier. I mean, I don't know. Look, rapier has hard push cost, which is nice. Oh, can I go in the bonds? I hate them. I'm starting to realize a lot of the reason why I miss a lot of shots in this game. Obviously, many shots I miss pure skill issue, 100%. But plenty of times, I'll have my crosshair on something and it just misses. And sometimes you do just get no regs, ghost hits, but as host, that shouldn't be common. Sometimes it's because there's a bot, like, standing. Thank you, bots. I don't need to shoot the Chaos Warriors. Yeah, continue. Rotate in front of me. Thank you. That's so helpful. Anyway, sorry, molding at the bots. The thing you will hate playing Bounty Hunter is like Bounty Hunter players get a bad reputation for like ulting people in the back, but you know what? I'll tell you the actual truth. Is like pubs will not let you ult. They just play in front. And I just get to the point where I'm like, you know what? I literally haven't ulted a Chaos Warrior in like 3 runs. Fuck you. I'm shooting you in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's like the 3 of you don't have to just run forward and like hump the Chaos every single elite in the game. And if that's how you're going to play, like if you don't give a fuck whether or not I get to play the game, then why should I care about shooting you in the back? It's genuinely that simple. So yeah, think about it like that rather than just assuming that the bounty hunter is being an asshole. There's a very good chance that that bounty hunter maybe gets to ult like literally in some. There are runs where I barely ult. That's it. I do everything with my sword and crossbow. The ult is the most fun part of my kit, and I never get to use it because there's always a bot in front of me or a person in front of me. Like people are even worse about it because like bots are like stupid. But I also don't care about shooting a bot. A bot's not going to like get their feelings hurt. And bots take very little damage in a run. Like as long as you can stay on top of all the stuff that's likely to kill them. Whereas humans need their health. Like humans want to use their health bar and hit trade, which is totally valid, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. It's like, yeah, of course I want to fucking play the game, which means I want to take risks. So I want to use my health bar. It's a resource. That's what the bots don't understand. Literally hit nothing, but it doesn't matter. Because the point is just to not have a round in the magazine. As you can see, the Greatsword actually, like, relatively smooth. This is a terrible place to fight a horde, but honestly, I'm just running through. Thankfully, the bots are pretty good at covering you in a situation like that. If I take that drop down solo, I get wrecked by that horde. But yeah, part of the reason why I miss a lot of shots is like I'm used to games where you have very dynamic movement. Like my first shooter game was Overwatch. Overwatch is not a game that punishes you for moving. Whereas this game is more like Valorant, and I despise Valorant. I also don't like Valorant players, but whatever. But as you can see, the build's not bad. Like, it's not bad at all, huh? Like, having a Greatsword on Bounty Hunter. One of the things about it that's super nice is, like, all you want is just to get one kill on one piece of trash sometimes to... So, if you get one kill on a single trash enemy, a single trash rat, I reset my, my free crit. And because I've built into, like, crit damage, that free crit is extremely powerful. It can do like 300 damage. It will 2-shot headshot a Chaos Warrior. Actually, no, I think it might 3-shot body shot them or something. I don't know. I'd have to double check my breakpoints. But, I mean, it can... If there are enemies, if there are non-Chaos Warrior enemies around to, like, farm crits off, you just can go through so many Chaos Warriors. Like, playing with this build, I've actually, like, taken on, patrols with Horde, and it makes the patrol easier, because the Horde is an infinite number of crossbow crits. But yeah, that extra 5% crit on the Greatsword could be really nice, just for having Swift Slaying up more, especially in situations like that. But, one of the reasons why Greatsword works really nicely is because it just synergizes with the build. Like, that's just the truth. it has so much cleave that it's very hard for you not to be able to get a kill with it, which will reload your crossbow and give you a free crit. So if you have to pick a special, if you have to DPS a boss while there's horde, like, it can be done. If you have to pick elites out of the horde, it's very easy to get. There you go. We've already got another one. Like, the number of crits you can output with this build is genuinely disgusting. And then the thing to remember is when you don't have a crossbow bolt, when you don't reload your crossbow, you get extra power and you get extra attack speed, which is exactly what you want in the Greatsword. The reason why I thought, okay, you know what, I can Greatsword with Bounty Hunter. Why can't I Greatsword with Bounty Hunter? Because the Greatsword is my favorite melee weapon. Maybe aside from the Halberd. I don't know. It's a tough call. It's definitely the Halberd or the Greatsword. But, I don't know. The more I use the Greatsword, the more I absolutely love it. And again, I have to thank, you know, some probably... I don't know. Can you say people are probably autistic without it being seen as evil? I'm probably autistic, for the record. Anyway, some probably funny forum person who was probably maybe just being contrarian because people were talking about how the Greatsword was boring, and then a bunch of people came out and were like, no, actually, Greatsword amazing. And I was like, normally I just ignore people like that on principle, but I was like, thank you, Kruber. But you see how the cleave makes it really easy to farm those extra crits. Although right now I can't do much with that. But like, come on, this build is good. It's fun. At least on Legend. And it's just flatly better than the Rapier. You will never convince me that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Rapier on this build. It made me feel like some Errol Flynn bullshit. And it was super fun. I love the mobility it has. It's definitely better for fighting monsters. But it's not as good for, you know, getting Blessed Shot refreshes. It just isn't. It doesn't... this also has surprising range. Oh, we'll just miss like that? See, I should have gone for those little guys immediately. To just instantly get the crossbow bolt to smoke the mauler. Because we one-shot maulers, one-shot body shot. We one-shot body shot Storm Vermin. We one-shot body shot Berserkers, I think. Actually, you can one-shot... You can kill like 6 fucking Plague Monks. With this thing, it's crazy. We'll probably wait here just for the leech. It sounds like he says dwarf hunting. I know he says something else. I remember looking it up one day because I was like, there's no way he says dwarf hunting. What does he actually say? And I looked it up. And it's not dwarf hunting. But it sounds like dwarf hunting. I think I just played too many hours where, like, inside my head, I heard dwarf hunting. So that's just, you know, how it do be. In my brain. Can we? Can we? Can we? Can we? Sometimes the bots are good. Maybe I should just put that shield breaking thing on the ult. Like, I know that's terrible, but it's fun. I just missed that guy. But yeah, so I'm used to games where like you can use your movement to move your crosshair, and you cannot do that in this game. Or I mean, you can, but it turns all your guns into like RNG freaking ammunition dispensers. Why are there 3 jerks down here? Bots. Very disappointed. For sure. I thought there were more up there. But yeah, so reasons why the Greatsword... That was cool. Reasons why the Greatsword worked nicely on this build. 1, yes, the cleave, the fact that it's very easy to get the resets, and what the hell is our Barden doing? There are times, I'm telling you, there are times when the bots play like the worst human players. Like someone who just doesn't know the map and thought that that's how you get back. But yeah, so yes, the Greatsword, 15% attack speed is plenty for a Greatsword. Well, that's totally cool. Anyway, we'll finish this up before I talk. I don't want to get, like, clapped on the way out. Well, well, well. Of course. Alright, we should be fine. Amazing shot there. So yeah, aside from the cleave, the fact that you can very easily get those blessed shot resets and get a free reload on your crossbow. Aside from the fact that it synergizes perfectly with with the benefits of Steel Crescendo. Aside from those two things, the Greatsword is really nice on Bounty Hunter because of this. Because you have freaking Assassin, which is insane on a weapon that cleaves this much at head high. It's making me want to try the Greatsword more on Witch Hunter Captain as well, because he also has Assassin, but I don't know. I'll go through my Witch Hunter Captain Greatsword arc at some other time. Again, it actually doesn't matter what I pick.
Stop me if you've heard this one before, but the Rat Men have raised a bloody great bell up on Helmgart's ramparts. Crazy little buggers will worship anything near as I can tell. Problem is, there's no way to know if this is a purely ceremonial lump of bronze or a lodestone for our Grey Seer's magic. We'll have to destroy it, just to be safe. And by we, I mean you.
Unacceptable. It is a symbol of corruption and must be destroyed.
Cracky bells are always ill-omened, Frank. It can't be allowed.
Oh, how I'd like to hear more. But unfortunately, we have pressing matters to attend to. Onwards, ye wonders of intellect and insight. See, a storm vermin.
I don't understand why he wastes 2 bullets.
Watch out, Chaos Warrior.
Always sweet in store.
Feel vermin among them.
We've a leech by the sound of it.
Grab her, slay it, Chaos Warrior. To my side. Somebody is down.
That's the Chaos Warrior done. More of us coming. Let's teach him some magic.
It's another one of those things. You actually blend a hordes easier when you play with humans or when you play solo, because bots just kind of push the horde around. So you kind of have to chase it all over the map, which is disgusting and weird. But Okay.
It's going to blow. At last, ammunition.
At last.
Weapons up. It's the tougher vermin. Yes. Ah! Die! Die! Sigma! I see a storm vermin.
I love it. They just run straight in front of it.
Lightstormer! Kill that flabby fiend! Watch that vermin fight! Dead! Let your foul winds speed your soul to damnation! Storm vermin! This way! Hurry! Storm vermin! Storm fiend! Storm fiend! Ah! The righteous feel no pain!
I hate the bots sometimes. I hate them so much.
Not alive! Sigma curse you! Keep up!
Like, they just don't let you play the game, and that's why I fucking hate them. There's 3 bots, and all I get to do during a boss fight is kill these little cunts. That's it. Because the bots just refuse. And it's the easiest job, and people have changed the bots to make it so... I don't get it. Like, there are mods that just immediately, instantly change that script on the bots. That for some reason they hard focus bosses.
Nice to have a chance for a little unconflicted carnage, isn't it, Sultan?
Conflict, witch? I serve a righteous cause. I experience no spiritual conflict. Soy! I'll ruin the proper of it all. Done that! Slay it! Slay it now! Watch out! Gunner!
Are you fuck you, Kruberbot. This is what I mean when I say the bots don't fucking let you play the game. They're so miserably bad when it comes to, like, griefing the player. Like, I just did literally... You know, how many specials just jumped out? I dealt with every single one of them. The moment I actually needed, like, a speck of help, I got nothing because it's a Rattling Gunner. But the second the bot wants to... Like, the second... The bots are just like, no, fuck you, you deal with the Rattling Gunner. We're gonna hide behind this wall. You can go fuck yourself. And then, the second I can actually deal with the Rattling Gunner, they're like, nope, sorry, we're dealing with the Rattling Gunner. I'm running in front of your bullet. And that's literally just me, like... It's like, yes, what the bots are doing there is predictable, and I can play around it. But do you know what playing around it is doing? Playing around it is me just doing this, and waiting for the bots to do the stuff. Playing around it is me just killing these little fucks, while the bots do everything else. Not because they're good at it, they're miserable at it. They're garbage at it. But there's 3 of them and they refuse to do anything else. And you can't have 4 people all trying to do the same job in this game. Like, half the time when you're getting destroyed in, like, some random pub lobby, and you're just like, oh, I'm all constantly eating bad shots, I'm constantly... It's half the time, it is genuinely because your team is sharing one brain cell, and every, like, let's say a hook rat is behind you, everyone turns around for the hook rat, but there's still Horde. No one is the one person who says, hold on, hold on, hold on. And that's what playing with bots is like. Okay. Anyway, I want to play the way I'm playing right now, which means I need to shut up.
Healing draft if needed.
But yeah, basically, when everyone tries to do the same thing in a game where there are, like, you know, multiple jobs that need to be done, the result is, like, complete disaster. I swear I pressed the tag button on that thing like 4 times. Anyway.
I spy a potion. Follow. I know the way.
Yeah, Saltspire knows the way. I should have used the meds and then done that. I don't know why I'm stupid. I don't understand why that didn't hit. There must be an invisible wall or something there. But yeah, I've thought about getting rid of the skeletons, the Sienna skeletons, and there is definitely an argument to be had for it because like it's just a mess with the skeleton. Like it makes the everything so much more unpredictable. But then it's also like the more unpredictable it is, the harder it is to like hit the shots I want to hit, and sometimes that's gonna frustrate me. But like, you know, I'm not gonna get better at it if I don't do it. And when you play with people, it's not that different. Thank you, Varro. The silent berserkers that were pulled by literally nothing and completely obliterate us because of a fire barrel. I love it.
That Packmaster will trouble us no more. Something in the shadows, mates. Watch your back, gutter runners! Get wrecked, Nick! Hope you've strength enough to bring the bell down, Dory. You know I have. Armored heretic! Fight the righteous fight! Stormvermin! Receive the judgment!
He just one frame snaps to slide into, and then the assassin jumps on me. Like,
Rothelm's not feeling so good.
Judgment is coming, Stormvermin! Kill! Kill them all! Gasland, what's for the stove?
Surely you've enough for another dance. Do you like that?
oh my god, the bots they just stand next to you and they don't do anything. Like they're actually AFK. It's so disgusting how much space. Okay, we're just done. Tell me I'm wrong. All three of my bots just went AFK in that corner. We just literally got collapsed on by Horde because they just went fucking AFK. There weren't like loads of ambience or anything. We had just had a Horde there that should have pulled all the ambience out. I'm so tired of it, man. Like, I beg, look at this. This isn't good enough. Like, this bot physically just stands AFK. The only reason that, like, 27 melee kills. The only functioning part of this bot's kit is the skeletons. That's literally it. She doesn't fucking do anything. She has 27 melee kills. Like, you can watch her in and again. She just stands AFK with her staff out, venting. Like, in the venting animation. Obviously, she's not venting, but she's just standing there. Like, I don't know what to do. I genuinely despair of the bots. Like, what am I supposed to do? I want them to, like, kill more than 90 rats. Do something other than just stand next to me holding block. just genuinely do not know what to do anymore. It's like, again, what am I supposed to do, man? Like, am I supposed to just play it like it's true solo? Just play it as if there is no one on the team? So just like immediately rush to a position that I can personally like kite around in and be safe from disablers in and stuff like that, and just accept that like all 3 bots might just die on the other side of the map? It's like, I don't want to fucking play the game solo. Like, this isn't open. This is not a private game, okay? I've yet to have a human being join my game. I'm playing with bots right now because I have to. And they are this fucking bad. Like, again, it's one of those things where it's like sometimes the bots do nothing because they have to spend the entire game, you know, trying to do things that like they can't manage, or constantly like swamped in horde, like forced to block and blah 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 blah. But like, tell me I'm not doing enough that my bots can't literally just pick up a couple of fucking miserable scraps? Like, again, tell me that they don't do anything. All they do is they push stuff that I want to kill. That's it. They just run up to stuff that I want to kill, and they just go, which is actually a fucking impediment because it staggers shit all over the place. And it's like, I would be very fucking happy to play this game. Actually, you know what? Didn't I actually just agree that I was just going to play this game solo? Why? Like, why does my arrow not... And then the assassin jumps through the gas. That makes perfect sense that I get hit by that rat. Makes perfect sense that we're surrounded on that side. It's like, in the time that you kill 10 rats, they can't kill 1. But then it's like, if you play like this... It's like, if I basically play the game by not playing the game, the bots are gods. But then you just have shit like this.
Time Godexon sings, the sky darker. Notice. Mine was no Godexon's warm eyes sink in my head. You'll see. Take my blessed shot! Beware! Over there! Vile poison! Look out! He's going to blow!
it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I just say, okay, well, I'm just gonna barely play the game anymore, then it goes from being like impossibly hard to just being like boringly easy.
Look out! Chaos warrior! Ah, you're getting the knack of this, surely.
Like, I'm not even playing the game anymore. And this is why, when I say I despise the bots, the way they play is to basically make you not play the game. But then they'll let shit like that happen.
Look out! Battling gun!
Okay. The thing I really hate about it is like this is entire like we can't have decent bots because of versus. Because the mods had to be unsanctioned when versus was put in the game. Can you please tell me like who plays versus? Why is the entire game being fucked because of versus? I have seen like 3 versus lobbies in the last 400 hours. They don't exist. No one plays it. It's dead. It was dead when it came out. There were like 7 people playing it. Why would anyone want to play it? Thank you for staggering him, Kruva. Very helpful of you.
Another chaos warrior has been
Like, you see what I mean when I say the bots are completely worthless? There are 3 bots holding hands with me and they let that happen. I press push. I double pounce, of course.
supplies will not save you. Let's stop burning cowards behind the shield. Stand ready.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I am covering the Kruber bot from a brown rat while he shoots the gas rat. Please, please, tell me how that makes sense. Tell me what game, in what game, do the AI companions do the hard shit? Do the AI companions do the skill expressive shit? And force the human player to essentially be the trash collector?
I hear the pale
Don't worry, Cruzy. I'll be back.
Armor is no defense against the fighter. Be around.
She's walked past multiple heals, by the way.
hear more coming. Drones beside the
I mean, the Barden bot has heals and could heal her, but no.
What are these packed, sworn, and vexatiously long stairs against the power of Sigma? Nothing, I tell you!
blade monks, the worst of their kind.
All power of Storm vermin! A storm vermin! It shall be slain!
By no means.
Not these black fur bastards again! That potion shall serve! Right! A foul rattling! Run that! Justice finds thee! Die! Sigma! I see a storm vermin! Backstabber's about!
The blight storm is finished.
More black rats! We have slain Saboteur! Hot rat! A storm vermin! Engage with care! Aye, that bell sign it is all Beware! The vermin are driven to frenzy by the bow! Storm vermin! Down again, elf! Receive the judgment of Sigma! Meet them with steel and righteous strike! It's a gas rat! A storm vermin! End this accursed light! Judgment is coming! Storm vermin! Stop spraying into the gas! Sigma, it's going to blow!
He's gonna go walk into the gas and die.
Watch that vermin hop!
Okay, I can't. I don't actually know that I'm going to get this.
Have a care, bombs away!
You're wounded, sir.
Fight on! For the last! A star vermin! Engage with care! Stand clear of the cloaks! Kill that glue! Welcome of a loud war! Right here! Star vermin! I unleash black powder! Peasant scum! Rat ogre! The beast must die! The assassin meets a deserving death! Slay it!
Yeah, that's bloody earth. I don't get you need to heal.
I walk Sigma!
Abomination falls. The band is okay. Not as good as Cousin Hungry.
I am gonna wrap the stream up after this one. I'm so angry with the bots that I don't even know. Like my brain is not. I'm not enjoying the game. If I play well, I'm playing well out of spite because I don't want to lose. And a lot of the time, I'm not even playing well because I'm so like pissed off.
Sigma guides my strides, Master Dwarf.
Was he guide mine? Or better yet, send me a nice full flag of rain.
We're lucky to hit him at all on this route.
Come, storm vermin! Your shield is nothing! Vermin with shield! Incoming!
This is where we stand, and they fall.
Put these black fur bastards to death! Black black! It shall fall! Yes!
It's just like it's genuinely like a toxic binary the way it is with the bots. Like they either like so far up your ass that they're basically AFK doing nothing apart from just randomly pushing stuff on occasion. Or they just wander off to the other side of the map to die and shit the bed. Like it's that. They're either so far up your ass that everything you want to do, they're getting in your way. They're constantly under your feet. Like, just randomly staggering shit around, triple solo ulting an assassin, just completely useless nonsense, just literally standing there. In some cases, like, you saw me. I just watched the Barden bar. He literally just stood there for so long. And it's like that. They'll be like that, where it's just like, this bizarre toxic mixture of like complete AFK or just staggering stuff, wasting time, wasting resources, and also wasting your resources and wasting your time by getting in your fucking way every time you try to do something that needs to be done. They're either doing that or they are literally, and I mean it's just like flicking a switch, it's just your game is true solo because all three of your bots have literally just like disappeared like fucking ghosts, like ninja vanish in a puff of smoke. They're 7 fucking miles away chasing a gas trap with their melee weapons out, probably dying in the gas. Like, that's it. It's just, those are the 2 modes that bots have. Mode 1 is they just exist to like stand in your hitbox. They save you a lot of damage because they will push stuff and so on. But then they'll also randomly just all 3 bots be completely AFK while one brown rat just walks up to you and just smacks you in the ass. So it's genuinely like there is nothing about the bots that is predictable. Like when they're stuck to you, there's no logic that governs like when they stagger, when they attack, when they push, so there's nothing to play around. It's just complete random bullshit where, as I say, just totally griefing you. And again, like, I'm sorry, this isn't good enough. Bots used to be good at not taking damage. They can't even do that anymore. This is worse than some pubs. This is like the most horrific noobs will take like over 1,000 damage in a run. If you're like constantly scraping them off the floor, it's like 2,000 or something. For a bot to be taking almost 1,000 damage when all the fucking bots do is prioritize their own safety to the point where like they won't take 6 tick damage from a barrel fire to come and save your life. Like all 3 bots will literally just stand AFK watching you get shit on rather than take like 3 damage to walk over a speck of fire to come over and help you. Like that's the toxic extent to which the bots prioritize their own safety and their own life, and yet they still finish a fucking match taking 400 more damage than me, a human fucking player who does not have magic 360 awareness and infinite instant perfect reaction times to just go boom instantly every single time something's going to hurt me. The bots have both of those and somehow take more damage than me. Please, for the love of God, puzzle it out. How they can do that while also doing like a 5th of the damage, getting like a 7th of the elite kills, getting a 5th of the special kills, and like a 7th of the horde kills. Please, I beg, like, what is wrong here? Please, for the love of fucking God, can they just be good at one thing? Can they be good at just existing and not taking damage and not eating resources? Can they just do that? Can they just stick to me? Or can they just wander off chasing specials all map? One or the other, I don't give a fuck, but can they just do, like, it's genuinely the meme of, like, you have one job. The bots try to do every job and fail at literally everything. They try to be perfectly safe, yet they still take more damage than a player. They sacrifice all of their ability to do damage to stay safe, yet still take more damage than a player. So they end up doing 7 or 8 times less damage than a player while taking more damage than a player. Do you see what I'm like? It's just like completely arsehole. All the bots should exist to do is to not die. That's it. So that's 1. Yep. They've got that. They shouldn't die. They should never fucking die. But they should generally be dying before the player. Not after. Before. Like, the bots should be willing to take some risks to help the player. Like, there's nothing wrong with your bots going down a couple of times. But the thing is that, like, pubs go down in front of you. Pubs run forward into hordes, into ambience, into elites. They pull more aggro than they can deal with. They go down. You come up, you sweep it up, you pick them up. That's how it works with bad players in pub lobbies. in PUBG, you also get people who get stuck behind you and they're much harder to help. But then you kind of do buddy system, you go 2 and 2. But even that, it's like the bots can't do that. There is no buddy system. Like, it's not like 2 bots leave to do something and 1 stays with you. That could have easily been programmed into the game. But it's not. All 3 bots leave. I don't know, man. It fucks with me. Like I said, we're gonna wrap this up because I'm at the point now where it's just like, if I play well, I'm playing well out of spite. I'm not enjoying it. I'm just so fucked off and pissed off with the bots. It legitimately feels like they get worse every month. Like, you will find some combination that works. Like, there was a time, I'm fucking telling you, I can potentially even go and find screenshots. There was a time when the Sienna bot did work. There was a time when the Sienna bot could finish a run with 600 kills. Most of it was down to the cleave on her skeletons and her getting occasional like big M1s with like Malediction and Nagash on the mace and so on. But there was a time when she did damage. Now, I'm telling you, she literally just stands AFK in fight with her staff out, and the only reason anything is done at all, she'll have like 20 melee kills at the end of a run. I fucking promise you, they nerf bots. There was a time when Ironbreaker could get 300 kills in a run. Now he gets 100. Like, a bot does not just randomly have its effectiveness reduced by a third. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've found a configuration on the Ranger Vet bot that's actually pretty decent. Like, just him using the one-handed axe, he actually gets a pretty chunky number of elite kills by the end of a run, while also just kind of existing, giving his utility, dropping potions, all that sort of stuff. I am 100%, I promise you, in a month, Ranger Vet with axe will get 10 elite kills in a run, rather than the 30 or so that he gets now. There will be something done. There will be some little shadow nerf or tweak or something like that. Call me paranoid. I don't give a shit. Again, I have like 1,000 hours in this game. I'm relatively sensitive to changes like that. Now, there could be some other explanation for it. Okay? Yes. Correlation is not causation. I can't say that it's caused by some kind of like shadow nerf or update or something like that. Okay? But what I can tell you is that bots that work and bots that consistently put out certain numbers, when you find a configuration that works, will just randomly, after a few months, a few weeks, just stop working. And it's always the same. They go from being aggressive to being utterly passive. Like, there was a time when the Saltspire bot used to get kills. He just doesn't anymore. It's like, I promise you, if the bot gets, I think the only bot that consistently will actually get kills now is the Kruber bot. It used to be Kruber bot, Sienna bot, Ironbreaker bot, Unchained bot used to be okay, Salt bot used to be pretty decent, Zealot. Warrior Priest, more for his utility, but he would get some kills. And it feels like all of the popular bots, aside from the Kruber bot, have been, I don't know, nerfed down. I could be wrong. Again, this could be crazy, but that's how it feels. That's just me as a player with many, many hours in this game, mostly playing with bots, because as you can see, even when I open my lobbies up, there just ain't no one playing here, man. What am I supposed to do? Go play on like 400 ping? Hell no. Anyway, I'm ranting. Like I said, at least, look, I'm not grumpy at a person being at a person, so I'm not going to feel bad about this rant tomorrow. And I think it's a valid thing to rant about. The bots in this game, they suck, man. And again, it's not about the fact that they don't get lots of kills. I don't care about that, okay? I'm very happy killing most of the stuff myself. But it's like, it's the fact that, as I say, it's that horrible binary of either they're glued to you, just fucking with you, basically, not actually doing damage, not actually killing stuff, but just kind of pushing stuff, staggering stuff, bouncing it around, making sure stuff can get behind you, throwing it out of your crosshair, like just being an impediment basically, but at least physically being there, okay? It's some little like wall of bodies. They will block some damage, they will push stuff, they'll stagger stuff. So you do have this kind of safety blanket when they're there. It's horrible, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not fun to play with, but it's something, and it's somewhat reliable. Yes, and as I say, randomly, they will just let you eat damage in situations where I think it's absolutely insane for them to do it, where there's literally nothing on the map but one brown rat that just walks up to you and fucking tags you while all three of your bots just stand there and watch it happen. Yes, that should never happen, but it does. But it's acceptable as well because it only happens, once or twice per run. It's you know what I'm saying? You could play around it. But and of course you're supposed to watch your own back. So it's not a bad thing. But as I say, yeah, so if they were going to be glued to you, that's fine. It's the fact that they go from being utterly glued to you like that in a way that, as I say, is not super helpful. That's extremely frustrating. And that's also inconsistent as far as them, sparing you damage and so on is concerned. So it's a totally imperfect arrangement. I would say, again, it feels kind of toxic because sometimes it's like, it's like you're a ranged character. You want to shoot. You are back dodging and you are giving up space and you're assuming, like, let's say you're here, you're with your bots. Now you think, okay, here's a choke. My bots can just hold this choke. Let me back up. Nope, your bots are coming back with you. Your bots are coming back with you. The horde is just collapsing on you. The horde is spreading out. It's taking more space. It's just collapsing on you. You're backing up. You're literally in a corner. Your bots are standing here now. They have given up every ounce of space on the map to the horde because you're playing a range class and because bots are just broken when it comes to you playing a range class. The way you're supposed to play a range class with bots is you're supposed to stand here 6 inches from a storm vermin that can just randomly overhead you and trust that the bots are your front line. That's how you're supposed, and then understand when you're getting overpressured and then start moving back. That's how you're supposed to play range class with the bots. It sucks. It's not playable. You will just randomly eat that overhead and die. Because, as we say, the bots can't protect you from like a random slave rat walking up behind you and killing you. You also have the thing of like just randomly like 5 enemies can just look at you and attack you. And for whatever reason, the bots are doing something else. So just boom, you insta down. Like you cannot realistically play that way. But that's how you're supposed to play a ranged character with the bots. And it sucks. So there's that. There's the fact that they just hug your ass toxically. But it's like, if that's all they did, if that were predictable, if you could play around that, it wouldn't be a problem. Because here's the thing. If the bots hug me, they will never die in gas. They will never die in barrel fire. I will walk out of the gas. Do you see what I'm saying? We can't trust me to have positioning, even though I don't stand AFK in gas and die. But no, I can't determine the positioning of my team because apparently the bots are smarter than me. The bots are more important than me. I have to play the bots game. And the bots, as you've seen many times, will just like run into a horde to try to melee a hook rat and then get caught by the hook rat and try, it's just like that hideous combination of like they either doing nothing but up your ass or they just vaporize and they're gone. They're doing something on the other side of the map. And yes, if you basically just stand around, if you don't mind being bored and just standing in a corner in a hold spot, the bots will eventually do everything for you. But again, it's boring, it's slow, it's overly safe, and it's just a crappy way to play the game. Anyway, that's enough ranting. As I say, it's crazy, man, but we're going to take a break. Shorter stream today. We'll be back tomorrow. But one thing I will say is the Greatsword with the crossbow, it is good. That's just the truth. Not the best exhibition of it today. We had some rough games. As I say, bots completely freaking just going insane, and I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm playing pretty raggedly, but it is what it is. Greatsword is good. End of. We'll play more tomorrow.